That is not neutral. And I think that speaks to you're not there, even if you are the expert, from your perspective, you're not trying to take that position of I'm higher than you in some way. We're peers, we're partners. Right.
Mm.
So being a partner is an important part. Even if you've been granted authority, right? Somebody, their manager said, I want you to be their coach. That makes it seem like you have some authority. From a coaching perspective, we're saying, well, we might have been granted that, but unless the person sees us as a coach, we're not going to assume that. And we're going to look to help them understand, hey, we don't see ourselves as superior in some way. We're here on your behalf. How is it we can help? How is it we can partner with you?
That's the first word in the ICF coaching definition as partnering with clients. So the ICF defines coaching as partnering with the client. And the idea when I think of partnering is like think of two people sitting across the table, back and forth. That's not really partnering. Partnering is like, we're sort of walking alongside of each other and we're sort of pointing, oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? And then oh, that's that. Yeah, that does look interesting. Or no, that's not interesting. So sort of like we're not sitting facing each other and like just bouncing back and forth. We're sort of like sitting and looking at things, and as a coach, I can offer some observation or ask a provoking question, and the coachee or the team member or the client can say, oh yeah, that gives me some ideas, or maybe yeah, I didn't look at it that way, or now I have a question that I need to work through and figure out what comes up and how can I move forward.
Something that makes coaching particularly challenging as well is when somebody comes to you, they may be thinking of you as something other than a partner. Like they might open with, I'd like your opinion. I'd like your
Mm.
advice. I'd like to lean on your expertise, as opposed to phrasing it as, something more general, which is, I'm looking to solve this problem. I would love to get your help on it. Right. So it's
Mm.
not like I'm bringing it to you, I'm delegating it to you, I'm bringing it to you to team up with you, to partner with
Yeah.
you. Right. So it's something that we need to help people understand like, hey, I'm not taking it over. I'm adding myself to your team.
And coaching has an element of encouragement and acknowledgement and empowerment. The problem can be very big. The client or the coachee can see the problem as like really big and they can't solve it on their own. But then the coach is not there to solve the client's problems. The coach is there to help them look at the problem from different angles and find ways to solve to break this problem into smaller pieces or gain the skills needed to solve the problem. But at the end, I mean, obviously, I mean, that's a frequently asked questions by many coaches who start out on the coaching journey. They always come and say, I have this thing, and every time the client comes to me, they ask me my opinions, they ask me my expertise, and now I have to tell them what to do. So that's a hook that we need to sort of be aware of. Like, we don't want to get hooked on that, get dragged in into the telling the coachee what to do.